It's 10:40 a.m. on December 8th, and the sharp-minded among you may notice that that is today, the day that this episode came out, and about an hour and 20 minutes before it's supposed to come out. And that's because I didn't have any intro ideas, partially because I didn't even realize that I was supposed to put an episode up this week until like yesterday, and I edited it real fast and all that stuff. So I mean, like, I could spend like the next hour and 20 minutes coming up with like a Majora's Mask thing. I could do like a little, like, because there's moon crashing into the earth and all that stuff or whatever. I could have done something with that maybe, but I don't have the wherewithal to craft that something about the end of days. I don't know, but I guess I'll just take this moment now to talk for a bit, because as the year winds to a close, for many of us in this crazy world, it certainly feels like we are approaching a sort of end of days, in that we've met with a terrible fate. Majora's Mask reference. Like, we really did our best to try and at least staunch the bleeding of our weird, broken world, and the future refused to change. Chrono Trigger reference. But there's, man, the stuff. There's just a lot of weird fucking people out there who just balk at the idea that they should ever do anything for another human being at any point in their lives. And as much as I would like that to not be a thing, it is. And the best option we have is to just be the cool people that we are to each other, and make the best of a bad hand that's been dealt to us. Whew. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, be cool to each other. It's gonna be a rough time. It's been a rough time. We're all going through rough times. Some of us are gonna be going through some significantly rougher times, and give them your support. Throw hands for them. So, throw hands for the ones you love, buddies. Because, I'm rambling now. It's gonna make music take over for me, please. Help. Yeah.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, juggalos, juggalettes, and those who don't identify as such. This is Juggalo Judgment, where two friends take time out of their busy schedules to sit down, listen to, and analyze music of the Juggalo variety. You're joined by your hosts, Mike and...
Apocalyptic Schmeeve.
I don't think that's how you say that word.
It is.
No, it's if you type it out, but you accidentally just held onto the wrong key.
Yeah, I mean, the S is right next to the A. It's really easy to misspeak like that.
It is. I can understand if you typed it wrong, but saying it wrong is...
It's also... They're also right next to each other in my brain, so...
The alphabet doesn't work right. Your brain actually just has a keyboard.
Well,
the little man up there is typing it out as you're saying it.
You want all of them organized to where you can find them easier. And honestly, if I'm looking for an S, it's going to be right next to the A.
Okay. How's it going, buddy?
It's going all right. How you doing?
Yeah. I'm existing.
Yeah.
It's the time of year where stuff is fucking hectic as shit.
Yeah.
And, I'm assuming at least by the time this comes out, but it'll have already been hectic, and, that's just life, and that's okay.
It's also the time of year, I mean, for me, though, where it's, like, much more comfortable to go outside and do stuff, so that's been nice. I mean, it was a little bit chilly yesterday, like, in the morning.
Yeah.
But, I walked down, got my hair cut, And by the time
Which
I
one?
got out, one or two of them. There's one over here that I got, definitely. But after that, I went outside and I was like, yeah, you know what? It's actually nice enough outside that I'm pretty comfy. So I caught the bus over to Ambridge and took a walk around, chilled out in the brewery down there, had a little reading time, and it was nice.
Nice. Me, I hate this weather.
Oh.
I detest fall. I detest winter. I like when it's hot outside. Rather, I like when it's hot and I have a means of escape, aka I can go inside where there's air conditioning.
So you don't really like when it's hot?
No, I do. I don't like whenever it's cold and I have to revert to then getting warm. That maybe it doesn't make sense. I don't know, but I can't stand whenever.
I understand the concept. I
just don't like
miserable whenever I'm cold.
Yeah. So I'm just dealing at this point. The only good thing is I get to, wear my cool hoodies that I've accumulated over the years. That's just the only good thing about it. Just wear a cool hoodie.
Yeah. But it's gonna cover up the hat, whichever one you're wearing that you have accumulated over the years.
Well, it's always my beanies, I have like my floppy beanies. I got my sun beanie, wow. that I got from Camp Zool.
It doesn't look like the sun.
It's something out of nothing, that's for sure.
That looked like more like a sulfur symbol, alchemical
exactly.
symbol.
So something that I noticed on our prior episodes, and I maybe vaguely did it on the first one we came back from, but hey, everybody who's joined in, if you're joining us for the first time, welcome. And if you decided to listen to us more than one time, then welcome back.
Yeah.
I feel really bad that we didn't, check in on y'all and, say, hey, we appreciate you listening.
I feel like for the past ones, it was their duty to welcome us back.
Now
that we're 3 in, I think we can start welcoming them again.
Okay. That makes me feel a little bit better. I don't want to make it seem like it's just the Shmeev and Mike show. I mean, it is, but we do appreciate everybody who does. I don't think anybody
would feel particularly welcomed to Violent J's The Shining. I just don't see it.
And I mean, let's be real. Motown Rage could.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we took a hiatus at a really bad time. Maybe we should have had the hiatus start at Motown Rage to just take time to recover.
And come back on The Shining? Oh my god.
It would have been a better start than Motown Rage. What if the people of Motown Rage find out that we did that, we're going to get so much shit from 2 people. Like, they're going to be so mad. Their fan is going to be so mad at us.
I thought you meant like the actual members of Motown Rage.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And one of them is a fan of himself.
Yeah. It's not Razor Ray.
It's not Razor Ray.
He I feel like he'd probably get a kick out of it.
We know nothing about them. No. Yeah, we know nothing about them. We're just assuming this.
Well, I mean, from what you've said during the episode and other times, he seems like he's just kind of a goofball, and he'd have a good time.
Maybe. But that's neither here nor there. Shmeev.
Yes?
Why are we here today?
We are here for the very reason why we returned from hiatus at all.
What?
Because we left. We took our hiatus on Wicked, which is just not a good ending album. We needed something for
that movie to come out.
Because of we love to do our puns with titles and all that stuff leading into things. We like to do our little segues, and what better segue for the segue into us quitting for good than Twiztid's The End of Days. I'm kidding.
Nothing about the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie? Okay, fine, fuck.
I don't know that one.
I just know that it is a movie.
Oh,
and
okay.
I own the soundtrack to it purely because Purely, hold on.
Hang on. What artist that you have no reason whatsoever? What completely undeserving artist has a track on it that you had to have?
Eminem.
There it is.
Eminem, the song "Bad Influence."
It's true. He is a bad influence.
People say that he's a bad influence. It's funny because that is literally the first line of the chorus. Anyways,
I had a feeling.
Twiztid End of Days. This was a tour exclusive EP that was on the End of Days tour. The End of Days tour, as we I believe talked about on our Wicked episode, was the entirety of Wicked.
I don't think we talked about it, but I think like you and our guest did.
Yes. But the End of Days tour was literally the entirety of Wicked, beginning to end, which apparently was kind of frustrating for a number of people who maybe just didn't know the songs because the album was fairly new. Looking at the set list of there, it was the main album, so tracks 1 through 15 ending with Whoa Whoa, but then there were 4 encore tracks. Bussy Yo Head Open, Die Motherfucker Die, So High, and Renditions of Reality. Hearing those songs after hearing like an entire album of just rah, kill, murder, blah, 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 it's just kind of weird. Like, Die Motherfucker Die fits in there, but, like, the other 3 are just kind of weird to me. Although, like, the song Whoop Whoop is super, like, high energy and whatnot. But anyways, they released a tour-exclusive EP similar to what they did on the Toxic Terror tour. And an actual EP. It is 7 tracks in total. 4 of which are brand new songs. You have an intro, and then you got some remixes on there.
It's an EP with 2 bonus tracks.
Yeah. So, it's funny because it was tour exclusive, but I was able to get my copy. I think I ended up getting it online later on, but then they would sell them on later tours, and I think it might even still be available on their current web store. So it's not difficult to get anymore, but it is not on streaming anymore. That and Toxic Terror got pulled like 2 years ago or something like that, which I don't know why. I think maybe Psychopathic just has the rights to it, and they said, fuck that. Because that seems to be the case for anything that, anything Twiztid related. Violent J's like, nah. Which reminds me, I know that we weren't going to, since I'm not doing mic checks anymore, there's one very small thing that I wanted to talk about. It's just yesterday, as of time of recording, somebody had posted ripped audio of, I don't know if you saw this, Shmeev.
No.
But Twiztid re-recorded the song Rock the Dead.
Oh.
It is literally Rock the Dead, Twiztid's version. And Mikey Clark remade the instrumental.
Oh.
And Jamie and Paul, in the year of our Lord 2024, re-recorded their vocals. Now, for anybody who doesn't know, some artists are doing this now where they're re-recording their old songs, maybe because they don't have the rights to those songs anymore. Notably, probably the biggest one at this point is Taylor Swift.
And the one that they referenced in this one.
Basically, yes, because now everything is, she releases her older stuff, it's Taylor's version. It's kind of cool. It means that, well, one, the artist gets paid for the work that they fucking did.
Yep.
As opposed to a record label conglomerate owning it all. And on the other hand is technology is now better, so musically stuff can sound better. Are the originals better? Sometimes, maybe, but sometimes the newer versions are pretty good. So I think that's kind of cool. And hey, most tasteless, the national version is not available on streaming right now. The only way to listen to Rock the Dead on streaming is from the Big Money Hustlers soundtrack.
Jesus Christ.
It's fucking weird that that's the only way to hear it if you don't own a copy of it. So they re-recorded it. And good for them.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know if, like, Shmi, if you ever go out of your way to listen to it. I'll say this. Monoxide sounds great on it. Jamie's voice is so high-pitched now that, like, him on the chorus sounds weird. Like, I'm all for them actually going back and re-recording some old stuff. I don't know about, like, whole albums, but if you want to re-record stuff that, hey, you don't have the rights to at this point, go for it. But, man, something sounded really weird about Jamie on the track. But Monoxide sounded fucking cool. So, that's all I just want to say. I don't know why that really was... I just had to get that out since I don't do mic checks anymore. But anyways, Twiztid End of Days. Yeah, nifty little EP that you were able to grab if you went to the End of Days tour. But, again, they pressed so many fucking copies of that it's near impossible to not be able to get it. So, I think... that we don't have to get a whole lot of preamble. We can knock this episode out pretty reasonably quickly, I think.
Just a minute, Mike.
What?
We can't just dive right into this album.
We can't.
No, that's crazy.
What do you mean?
Well, we need to crack open a motherfucker.
Sorry, what?
You gotta crack open a motherfucking...
Once more, please.
You gotta crack open a...
Well, I don't know what you're cracking open, but I'm cracking open a motherfucking Faygo. And I have in my possession the Nectar of the Gods of Kel Mitchell.
Oh, man.
I have a genuine, delicious Faygo orange soda.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I have here with me my traditional stein of water that I will be drinking from. I sloshed around a little.
We're definitely going back into... I am definitely the Juggalo of this episode, and you are the non-Juggalo. You're like, I've distanced myself from Faygo, thank you.
It's almost 11 o'clock, but that's too early for me right now.
Apparently.
Getting
cracking
into
open the sugary beverages.
Crack it, baby.
Cracking it. Did not fizz nearly as much as I thought.
Uh-oh. There's something in my water.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. It's...
What the fuck? That was concerning. So, we can talk over this. It's 50 seconds long. Yeah, it's just a little intro to set the mood.
Yeah, it's just letting you know they're still in their Wicked era doing murder stuff, which is very different from the rest of their eras.
Yeah. They have never once talked about things that are dark and spooky and raw.
I do like the really stripped down sound of it though. A really simple beat.
Oh yeah, it's actually kind of cool because it's way different than just the spoken word stuff of the original intro in Wicked.
There's no turning back now. Everybody's underground and they're all gonna burn alive. Thinking back how your life's on the ride to hell and there's no time to say goodbye. Your skin melts away, your body and soul now slowly separate. Your body and soul now slowly separate.
Blow against and wave goodbye to your loved ones. Your cards next for departing. The chain pulls it, I can hear it click. The irony stick, I close my eyes, my stomach's getting sick. Faster and faster in circles we go. Your skin is tight to your skeleton from gravitational pull. And just as it feels it's about to rip or split at the seams, you realize the shit is not a dream, a hallucination, a vision, intervention, normal character flaw. When you fall to the dark side with a gun under your jaw, shit can happen when you're traveling fast velocity. You can change your whole humanity like subspecies. Got a hole in your head and you think you belt strapped tight, sinking into the cushions and seeing the flashing lights. You're getting a little excited. Everybody thinking it's about to end, but this is how the shit begins.
There's no turning back now. Everybody's underground and they're all gonna burn alive.
Hell Ride.
Hell Ride. So, the thing that I really would like to know whenever they do these like tour exclusive EPs is how many of the tracks are like, I don't want to say like new original, but like things that they specifically made for this, or were these left off of the main project that they were working on?
Yeah.
Because obviously Wicked didn't feature any guest artists. I mean,
I don't know how that's obvious because I didn't remember.
The only thing that you had in there was female vocals on, I think, 2 tracks, and Blaze in the chorus of 1 song. But other than that, there's
guest artists.
So, but not like, not a named guest verse, basically. But this track actually does feature a guest. We have Violent J on here towards the end. And it's weird because this sounds like it could have been on the main album, but also I feel like this could have been on Independence Day. And I would not have been mad at that because that album definitely was lacking in certain respects. So this would have been kind of a welcome track on there. We definitely could have done without some of the songs on that album.
I mean, that would have been really the epitome of the concept of Independence Day, getting all of these independent artists from different labels, you know, like underground labels and stuff to jump on there. What's more independent than the guy that's on the same label, who owns the label that you're on?
Independent. But, I do think that Violent J on here is the highlight of the track. I think he matches the tone really well. Yes.
Okay.
I mean, that's just me.
Yeah. I mean, I think that Jay has an okay verse. I specifically think that the part where he like kind of sings along with the beat whenever he says "blow your brain out" is really good.
That's pretty cool.
That's like the fucking apex there. I also think that his verse kind of just goes downhill from that point.
Really?
Yeah, I just don't.
Man.
I feel like he just kind of doesn't have the steam from that point on. I don't know.
I think that it was good to hear something like this, like dark Violent J, after just hearing The Shining, and the majority of that be not that.
Well,
the majority of that album be, I don't know what that was. So maybe I just really liked this as a whole more than The Shining.
Well, I'm not grading on a curve.
I don't think we do that here.
I think Jamie's verse, honestly, is actually pretty good. Kind of using a carnival ride as a metaphor, which has never been done in this scene before.
No.
He gets a little abstract in the middle of it, almost veers wildly off course in the Jamie Madrox fashion, but he manages to bring it back before he goes too far off the rails, and I think it works out pretty well. And Monoxide's here.
So
he's not bad. He's fine. It's just I just don't have much to say about it.
I feel that. I will say, throughout this EP, Monoxide's voice is one of, I think, the best parts going for him. Because he just has a way to make it seem like grittier. And I think that just fits the vibe. I don't know.
He has a way to sound like Monoxide.
Yeah, he Hey, Paul, continue smoking. Like continue smoking. I say to the man who no longer smokes. The chain smoker that, yeah, no, it's not a thing. But yeah, I think this is actually... Puff. Should also point out that it does look like the majority of this was produced. This says this was produced by Seven, which that's pretty cool. I didn't realize that he did anything with that one. So interesting. Which again would make sense if they were working on this. Like, again, if I think that this could have been on Independence Day, maybe this was one of the first songs they worked on after Independence Day. Whenever they were just getting the vibes of what Wicked was going to be.
It makes sense why 6 wasn't on this track.
Want to move on to the next track?
Sure. Track number 3, Hold On To Me.
To the carnival and fed her cotton candy. She was as sweet as can be. Yeah, and every time we ride the scary ride, she would always sit the closest to me. Like in a event of danger, I would come and save her. I would be a hero right out her dreams. But deep inside, I'm just as nervous as she probably is, although it's not the way that it seems to me. Going faster, palms are getting sweaty. I'm feeling this terrible cold. Hold on to me, calm down. My heart is beating steady. I think I got it under control. Hold on to me, Let her come in the morning. You don't pick up the phone. I'm only 10 short fingers away. The timing is right. If it's day or it's night, even if you don't got nothing to say. Let her come in the morning. You don't pick up the phone. I'm only 10 short fingers away. The timing is right. If it's day or it's night, even if you don't got nothing to say. Said it was out there, but love that. Cross me once and I'ma cut that. Brought her to my level, gave me love and shit. She never gave me any reason to.
Jamie Madrox knocking it out of the fucking park on this one, to be honest. He's coming in with a classic character. He's telling a story over the course of his 2 verses of the classic, I'm a nice guy. Oh, you won't call me back? You're a bitch. I hate you. Fuck you. I'm gonna kill you. It's really good.
Yeah.
He fucking nails it, and I'm glad that that's all that happens in this track. It wraps it up really nicely with a bow, and that's the end of it.
Well, so I'm gonna add on to that. 2 vastly different verses from Jamie right there.
Yes.
And hearing the switch up to like a chopper style, that is very fucking clear. Like,
yeah.
That second verse is insanely good. I want to like just sit down and listen to that verse on repeat because I would love to just be able to do that. Like, so fucking good. But there's no Monoxide on this Twiztid track.
Nope. Just a Jamie Madrox solo track.
That's Shmeev.
Yeah.
That's not entirely accurate.
Oh. What is there? Is there some Blaze on that hook?
There is not. This is a no Blaze EP on here. They were like, no Blaze, we don't need you. We need the other guy whose name begins with a B.
Oh,
who's on our record
Ray.
label? Who's on? That does not begin with a B. Brazer Bray.
Yeah. Bobby Shmurda.
Shmeev. We got a Boondocks verse on there.
Why? Why was he here? What purpose did he serve in this track? I feel like Jamie Madrox was wrapping this up. Boondocks heard like 3 seconds of Jamie recording his second verse, and he's like, oh shit, I know exactly what he's doing. You gotta have me on this track, man. Bothered Jamie about it for fucking months before Jamie's finally like, all right, Just fucking, okay, sure. And then Boondocks just shits out this fucking garbage verse.
You don't like it?
Sucks. It epitomizes what I hate about Boondocks. He's just dumb. He provides nothing to this.
You're not a fan of it? No. So looking at it, it looks like it may have been because Boondocks was on that tour. So, having something with your label mate who is on the tour with you might have been why they did that. His verse isn't as good as Jamie's, but I don't dislike it. But in my notes here, I literally put as the last bullet point, how much does Shmeev hate Boondocks? Man, it's a personal goal of mine that over the course of our show, there's something redeemable about Boondocks for you. I don't think it'll happen.
It was like the first album. It was fine. It was different from what we were listening to at the time. And since then, he is just...
Well, I don't know. I'll hold out hope one day to maybe be like, actually, you know what? I'll give you this one, Boondocks. This album was okay. But all that shit in between this and The Harvest, trash.
That well is thoroughly poisoned.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I
don't think you do.
This is, I think I do. I know you quite well. Overall, I dig this track. I think it's cool. The only thing that kind of sucks is the outro for it goes very long.
That Boondocks verse, yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't know why they had to put that in there as an outro. It doesn't make any fucking sense. It has nothing to do with the rest of this goddamn track. Jamie Madrox had a perfect little solo track there, and they were just like, well, what if we fucked it up?
It was produced by Eric Davey, who also produces our next track, Hell on Earth.
Burn. We was born for this silly bitches, so when will you learn? I ignore all you silly bitches with anger and spite, thinking you got it figured out. Who knows, you just might. Therefore, I'm the devil. Run me before you become me on some level. Yeah! Shake it off, we're just getting started. Can we break for a moment of silence for the departed? Can we take just a moment of violence to bash beat? So motherfuckers got something new to pound in the streets. Yeah. You can die if you wanted suicide, for others doing everything in their power.
Shmeev.
Yeah.
As we record this, it is 2024.
It is.
This song came out in 2009.
Indeed.
Twiztid doing rock stuff in 2009. And in 2024, everybody's like, oh, I wish they'd stop doing the rock stuff. It's fucking trash. Why are they doing all the rock stuff now? They gotta go back to doing the stuff they did before. They were doing the shit fucking 15 plus years ago. Shut the fuck up.
One of the first tracks that they ever had that was a hit was Rock the Fucking Dead.
Yes.
I just want to say,
This really kind of smacks of like the way that people got mad about like Van Halen and stuff whenever Sammy Hagar joined, as if they didn't listen to the album 1984 with David Lee Roth, which had the song Jump on it. And they were already doing the thing before that ever happened. Like Van Halen was going in that direction. He played the fucking keyboards himself. Eddie did it.
Yeah. But no, people just want to bitch.
I know.
I just want to point that out.
It's a cool beat. I love little beat booping going on in there in the beginning, especially. It's really cool. I have no idea what the rest of this is. It is peak Twiztid nonsense.
I literally, like, I'm sure that it was a stylistic choice, but I have no clue what Madrox is yelling.
Oh, no idea.
Like, whatever the fucking hook is, like...
Genius didn't know either. They don't.
No.
They have no clue.
Hey, Mustard, can you please take a look at this and see if your impeccable ears can hear anything? I fixed like 3 words on a prior track. I looked at this, I said, no. I can't tell what the fuck he's saying in that. I don't think that he's yelling, I tear my heart into 6 sins, so I may know why they call me the racist. I don't think that's what Jamie Madrox is saying.
So. I have a feeling that's probably not it.
I wish that I had, like, Jamie Madrox on speed dial, and I'll be like, Jamie, what the fuck were you yelling on this song? Please send me these lyrics so I can update Genius. People have been confused for 15 fucking years. This is a cool track, though. The part after the first hook, where it cuts out, and he's just like, fucker. Yeah! That's... like,
It's good.
that would be so cool to hear live, and I know that this song would never be played live because no one would know what the fuck it is. But just that part right there, that fucking gets it going. It's awesome. It's fucking awesome. Jamie is in his element here because obviously he really likes the rock stuff, so
He's doing his thing.
He's doing his thing. Monoxide's there, and it's okay. It's not, like, amazing from him, but if this was like a Jamie Madrox solo song, like if he wanted to do an extra verse for it, it would have been like peak for him. Cool track overall though, and it's not even very long.
Yeah,
so
they're both just... Jamie was like, you know what? If I'm gonna have a hook where nobody has any idea what the fuck I'm saying, we're gonna have verses where they have no fucking clue what the fuck I'm saying either. I mean, we know they'll hear the words, but as far as what we're trying to say, fuck it, it's Twiztid. This is what we do.
I think that's a thing that people were mentioning as far as like their recent stuff that's been coming out. I know that I think I talked to Robbie about this, or somebody in the Discord of like, Twiztid, especially Jamie, loves rock music, but doesn't necessarily know how to write for rock music. Like, he is a rapper and he can write rap. But trying to write a lot with little, is very like that's harder to condense and make something that makes sense.
He's better at saying a little with a lot.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
As somebody who has who's written one song ever under my belt, it took a lot of fucking effort to condense ideas into what I already knew was a specific amount of space and try and have the fun little one-liners that I've been writing in my phone's notes for 3 fucking months. That is not a joke. Everything else got written in like 2 days, but that was all stuff that was coming to mind. But I get it. I could not write a fucking rock song to save my fucking life. That's why we did a cover band. But like, Jamie was clearly doing something that he wanted to do, and it's cool that he gets to do it on a larger scale now. And it's also cool that it doesn't sound like he's holding a fucking gun to Monoxide's head this time. Come on, Paul. I need you to belt out those tones.
He's
But he's here just Wrap it.
Paul no longer fears death. It doesn't phase him anymore. Jamie's still holding the gun, but it's just kind of just like there because, you know.
Yeah. He's like, well, I'm not going to get rid of it.
It's part of the routine.
It's how he gets into character.
Yeah. It's actually a comfort thing for Monoxide now. He's just used to it. And when he takes the gun away, he reverts back to his old sound, and it just doesn't work anymore.
Oh no. We're going to get a Chainsmoker album again. Ah!
Oh, jeez. We already did.
Shh. They don't know that yet.
Yes, they do.
No,
I'm the one who's supposed to not know it.
It's 2009. What's the Chainsmoker 2?
I'll tell you what it is. It's the end of days.
Logisk dynamisches Area mij ogen de aardse hoogste machten en najassen in de
Welcome to the end of days. Is it your end of days? Well, that depends on how you play the game. Look out for self. Look out for you first. See, you can't help others heal if you can't heal your own hurt. And your own worship means something to you. See, your appearance reflects on how others will perceive you. Believe you, they never gonna give you a chance in an economy that's dying like a record advance. Popularity polls and celebrity trash sites with pictures of famous coochie all up in the limelight. Can't nobody make a buck cause everybody is broke. Spent they last on a 40 and a nickel a dope. And it's hard getting a job when nobody's hiring. That's why old folks can't afford retiring. But I don't care and I still don't, out of control. Just like everybody losing my soul. One day at a time, too many frames of mine. So many ways to die. Became obsessed with finding mine in a flatline fantasy. Killing all reality off. It tried to battle me but sanity lost to sorrow.
And if tomorrow is anything like today, I shove it with both hands and push reality away. The end of days. The end of days. How can you shed a little light when the dark is the feel and every voice inside of you is screaming out, keep it real? Is this your end of days? Is this your end of days?
When the truth return to Zion and the comets fill the sky, then the Holy Empire rises.
Yeah, it feels like world's falling apart. We're all struggling to get by, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's capitalism, Jamie. You know there are people not struggling, and you know exactly why they're not struggling. I feel like this kind of apocalyptic view of things where it's just like, fuck it, everything will just kind of blow up and it'll be fine, is a way of just kind of dodging the fact that there is a solution that we could take. And it's just that it's hard. He says something about not being able to help people whenever you can't heal yourself, and I gotta disagree. It's very possible for people to help each other heal from their specific wounds. They just need to be equipped for it, you know? If you got two people who ain't got hands, they can't help each other with hand-related things, you know? But if you got one person with no feet and the other one with no hands, then, I mean, you got two people who could help each other out with their hands and feet stuff. I'm talking hand jobs and foot jobs. Prozac phoned in a verse on this, and Monoxide is off of his spelling practice, and he's on his bitterness about the X. And then in between that, we get the little deep voice Zionist stuff, and man, I don't want to be hearing that in the year of our Lord 2024.
So anyways, this track, it kind of reminds me of the song, if you remember way back from 2005. It reminds me of Karma from Man's Myth.
Nope.
Cool. Well, then I have nothing to follow up on that.
Well, I mean, I'm sure the people listening know what that is.
They might get it. One thing that I notice in the hook is how can you shed a little light when it darkens the feel and every voice inside of you is screaming out, keep it real. For some reason, it just reminded me of way back when we covered the song Somebody Dissing You. And Jamie Madrox has a line in there that's one of my favorite ever. Half of the world is corrupt and alive, other half is depressed and they want to die. That just makes me think of just the fact that clearly there are people in the world who are doing just fucking fine. And a lot of other people fucking aren't. And so escapism is what they have to deal with in order to cope. That has happened for fucking ever. That is why people do things like go to the movies, play video games, do drugs, like fucking anything that you can do as a hobby to make you feel good whenever the rest of the world is fucking trash.
Read book, attend the theater.
Yeah.
Go to see the gladiatorial combat.
Like, and don't get me wrong, there's definitely better ways to cope than others. Mm-hmm. But it's not my job to say, oh, your hobby is shit. But like, it sucks whenever, you have to just be like, everything around here is garbage, but at least I have this. Yeah. And that makes it 1% less bad. So, Prozac on here. Prozac was also on this tour. It's a very random verse. I wish that it was not half the length that Jamie's was, because I feel like maybe if he would have written more, then maybe it would have resonated a little better. It probably wouldn't, but it does not fit with the rest of this song.
I'm not sure if he had less space or if he just wrote that little because he was, again, he
rapping
phoned
fast.
in a verse.
I don't know, but like nothing. It doesn't make sense.
No.
It really sucks whenever we had I think the only time we've had Prozac show up on a track before.
It's when I was taking it. That's not true. I've never been on Prozac.
Anyways, no, we had Prozac I think on 2 tracks before, and like the notable one was Need Some Help, which had Tech 9 on it. And that track is fucking amazing. And Prozac's verse on that is pretty fucking good. So going from that to this is like, oh, that's kind of a bummer.
It's crazy. He really needed some help on this verse.
He did. And yeah, you're right about Monoxide. He just, it's more X stuff.
I wonder if he'd feel better if he was still practicing his spelling. He seemed to like it. And I don't know.
Did he ever learn how to fully spell his name?
He did. That was a big thing.
I can't remember.
That's one thing that I do remember is that he spelled his name the whole way through, and it was very impressive.
It's been so fucking long, dog. I don't remember shit.
You remember the dumbest shit, and you can't remember Monoxide. You can't remember one of the biggest moments of our show when our little boy learned how to spell his whole name.
Dog, it was so long ago. But, anyways, that
was the end of days.
That's the end of days. But that's not the end of this EP, Shmeev.
Oh, no.
It is not. We have just as the Toxic Territory EP had some alternate stuff, we got some remixes on here.
That's true. We have 2 whole tracks to go before we can officially write this EP's name into the Death Note.
I never learned a thing. I never learned a thing. I never learned a thing.
Sweet silence will bestow upon me soon. Alone, I sit writing this in my bedroom. Candles flicker as the wind blows steady. With shaky hands, my heart weighs heavy. Running over in my mind and tell myself that I'm ready to upgrade the situation from calm to deadly. Grab the blade and put it to my neck. Start to push it in, though not ready yet. Need another second to deliberate another way to go. Something way more artistic and a lot more painful. Sleeping pills, nah, that's whack. They can pump your stomach and you come right back. Have you sitting in a group with other suicidal risks, reminiscing and reliving the crush with death's kiss. Not for me, I'ma never go back. You gon' see a blast of light as I fade to black.
Now that you know that it's time to go, what you gonna write in your death note? Can you tell me how the story unfolds? Tell me what's the cause you let go.
You'll never learn nothing. You'll never learn nothing.
I never learned a thing.
Don't look out the window before you jump and pump the shotgun.
So that version of Death Note, that was
Eric
remixed.
Davies.
Well, it was remixed by Eric Davey. So I really did like the original version of Death Note.
Yeah,
I think
remember
this
it being
remix
good.
is. I think this remix is fucking awesome.
It's pretty cool.
It gives a different vibe to it. That the original version of the track was still kind of a not high energy, but it wasn't like.
I don't remember it being much different than this in terms of like its pacing and all that stuff. It was pretty like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, it's just he gave a different like feel to it with the
Yeah.
like electronic bloopity boops.
little beepy boopy.
And I think it's really cool. I think it's a good way to listen to the track. It doesn't take anything away from the original. It doesn't make the original a worse song or shit on the original's version. I think that I think it's a neat track. I can listen to either version and be very happy because it's just a cool song in general.
Yeah.
So I like this one. It's I don't have much else to like give to it or take away, but no, Eric Davey did a pretty good job with this version's remix.
It was good. That's yeah. There's really not much to say about it. It's just, we've heard it before. We've already talked about this. Go listen to whatever the fuck it was on that where we talked about it, and that's where the thoughts about that will be. I don't know.
Wicked.
Oh, was it Wicked? I
Yeah,
don't
both.
remember or care.
Yeah, the remixes that are on this were
It feels
remixes
like it
of
was
tracks on
longer. Than,
Wicked.
it felt like it was something like way back. I didn't realize. Okay,
No, Death Note was on Wicked,
well, good for it.
as well as the next track.
It's
Both of
also
these
on
were-
Blu-ray in this stack behind me.
I've never watched that.
It's really good. I recommend.
It's a short a short anime, isn't it? It's not. It's long.
It's I mean, if you watch it up to the point that people say you should stop, which they're wrong about, then it's about like your normal length, like 26 episodes or so, but it's actually like 40 something.
Okay, that's reasonable.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not like it's not an endless show. It's not a fucking
So
Naruto.
it's not a Naruto.
It's not One Piece.
Okay, we're gonna get off on a tangent real quick. I need to watch more anime. I want to. The problem with me is that I want to compare everything to Dragon Ball Z. That's the problem. Which at time of recording, Dragon Ball Daima just started 2 days ago. The newest episode, the first episode just came out, and it is already being simulcast in dub, which is insane. It's gonna be available on fucking Netflix, like a week after it airs on Crunchyroll. So I'm going to be able to fucking watch the new goddamn show dubbed basically at the same time in Japan, and I'm excited for that. However, I need to start learning to watch some other animes, or even just reading some mangas, and I just can't jump into anything that's super fucking long. I can't watch Naruto. I tried reading the manga before, and it fucking annoyed me, so no, don't even bother. I will not watch the 1,000+ episodes of One Piece. Fuck off with that bullshit.
I mean, look, if you got through basically the first arc of Naruto, you got the best stuff. That's all that matters. It's so good. And everything after that, it's probably fine, but I don't care.
I'm told I need to watch Full Metal Alchemist, but I hear Brotherhood is the one to watch.
That's what I hear as well.
Because that's the one that's more, it's closer to the manga. I had started watching Attack on Titan, I don't know how long ago. I think I was in season 2 and I stopped. But I also don't have a means to watch all this stuff. I don't have Crunchyroll or anything at this point. I might just have to start resubscribing and find
get back to
fucking time to
JoJo
watch
at
stuff.
some point.
I know nothing about JoJo except just the memes of it, and
It's very
I feel
good.
like
and like the nice thing about it is, I think you can kind of watch a lot of the parts of it independent of the others. Like you might be missing like a little bit of context, but it's so they more or less like complete themselves. It's almost like in it basically kind of mirrors the way that Castlevania works, where it's just like, well, fucking Dracula's alive again. Which one of the Belmonts is alive to go kill him this time?
okay. I would watch stuff if it's like a franchise or something like associated with something that I already know. Like I think that Persona had an anime.
Persona is a massive media franchise at this point, I believe.
But like I fucking love Persona 5, and I think that there was an anime for that, because there's obviously like there are cutscenes in the video game that are anime. I would love to just watch something like that. I wish it wouldn't make sense because fucking multiple paths and endings, but I would just love to watch an entire anime of Catherine. Because man, do I fucking love that fucking game. But yeah, I need to find some time to just start watching more anime. I know that Digimon got redone.
Oh my god.
However, it apparently there's people who aren't a fan of it. Like they appreciate the newer animation style, but it is very focused on Tai and Agumon. And I'm like, well, they basically were my favorites, so I'm not necessarily mad at that. But it doesn't give as much focus to the ensemble.
Well, on my way over to my homie's house to play board games, I will stop at your place and drop off Death Note, and you can enjoy it in all of its
That's a terrible idea because I don't have any way to watch it.
What?
I don't have any way to watch it.
You don't have a Blu-ray player?
I do not have a Blu-ray player.
You have a PS something, don't you?
I have a PS5 that does not have a disc drive.
This fucking guy.
I'm sorry, man.
I'll drop it away. I'll drop it over anyway.
That's a bad idea.
I'm gonna drop it on. You can't stop me. Ha 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 ha.
I was wondering if we were gonna find a way to.
Oh, I had
Woke up on the bad side of bed again. I can't escape this fate. Everywhere I turn to another wall, and the medicine got me feeling like I'm stuck in the maze. I can only find my way out by subtraction. Murder is my reaction. Look in the basement, you can see what I mean. People locked up in pieces soaking in gasoline. Always knew that I was different from the start. Born with a black heart, dipped in the pitch dark. I still don't understand why I'm so in love with killing. So I just sit and stare up at the ceiling, hoping I'll get the tape that's jagged off. But not with all this crazy talk. Maybe I'll pretend to find my sanity or just embrace the fate. Voices painting me. I'm laughing like a like a lunatic. I'm laughing like a lunatic. I'm laughing like a lunatic. Lunatic, 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 lunatic.
So, if you may remember that this track was actually one of the singles from Wicked, and in the context of the whole album, the original track worked very well. On its own, it frustrated me because there's like an intro that is like a minute plus long before it gets to anything. It's very atmospheric. It definitely fits with the tone of the album as a whole. But if you were trying to just listen to it as a song, it's fucking weird. This fixes that whole fucking problem for me. I love this goddamn version of the song, and this is basically the only version I listen to. That may sound like sacrilege for some people. I know that there's people who massively enjoy the original version. And again, I will watch the music video, and that's cool. But this is the version for me. Akuma fucking killed this one. And it sounds just like a dark, Twiztid track that you could hear wherever. And I like that it was on this EP as the final remix.
It's fine. I don't think it has as much of, like, when you say a dark Twiztid track, I think it's missing a lot of that with the way that he remixed this and all that stuff, and just kind of made it just less stand out in the way that the original was. The original was definitely a lot more, like you said, atmospheric, but it was also like very like spooky.
Yeah,
but in
that one was stripped
in a
down.
very good way. And this one is more of just like a straightforward. It's there.
I get that. Like I said, I just think I enjoy hearing this version. If I'm just like in the car and it comes on, I'm like, okay, I'll listen to this.
Yeah.
If the original version were to come on, I'd be like, I don't think I want to listen to this version. It's on, and I'm like, I don't think I'm having a very good time right now. And then this one comes on, and I'm like, okay, I'm having a really good time right now.
I love killing now.
But Shmeev,
Yeah,
that's End of Days.
that is End of Days.
What are your overall thoughts on the End of Days EP?
It's all right. You know, there's some okay stuff here. I sent you something that I posted elsewhere, in which I said, End of Days, more like end of ways to express how over this scene I am. And I mean, it's still mostly true. I wasn't like super excited to be listening to Twiztid again because it's just Twiztid. They're fine. And they're still just Twiztid here. I mean, that's just what it is. But no, I mean, there are good tracks here. And from time to time, they actually they kind of locked in on some stuff pretty well, and got to hear Death Note again, which is a good track.
I think that this would have been really cool for people to, again, pick up if they went to this tour, be like, oh crap, I really liked Wicked. Here's a supplementary selection of music to continue that vibe. I'll give you all my $10 for that. As far as like an exclusive product, I think that was really cool. For not just like, you know, fucking 2 songs or something. This is generally a pretty easy listen, in my opinion, because it's, 25 minutes long? It's not that bad.
The problem is it has like at least like 30 seconds of Boondocks that I have to put up with.
For you, obviously, that is a low point. For me, I'm kind of bummed that the Prozac verse wasn't a little bit better. But again, I'm just curious, like, when were some of these songs recorded? Because some of them seem like it could have been right after or even during Independence Day era. Which, if that was the case, they probably would have thrown those on Toxic Terror Tour. But it's just a cool little EP. I think it's nifty that we finally get to just experience a smackerel of Twiztid, if we will, as opposed to just having to hear a full length every now and then. But yeah, it's overall just kind of a cool EP, and I dig it. So, Shmeev.
Yes.
I feel like it's going to be a little bit harder to do this because we've only got 7 tracks, and one of them is an intro. But what would be the 3 favorite songs on here for you?
Man, I don't know. I guess I'll take the
Death Note.
I'll take the Death Note remix. Yeah, why not? I'd probably take End of Days. Sure.
Okay.
This is a tough one because there's one that I want to add on, but I also don't. It is the high and low point of this album at the same time. And it's really frustrating.
Okay.
Like we almost had a like what I would consider basically a perfect track. And then just threw it in the fucking garbage. So what I'm gonna do is make my own cut of Hold On to Me. And that'll be my third one.
Okay. And then the part that you take off is literally just the Boondocks verse. That's the part that you remove.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. That's the part that comes off of the album. All right. I'm gonna go with Death Note. As much as I love the Ha 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 remix, I don't think that I can give that the highlight. I think I'm going to go with Hellride, and I think I'll also go with Hold On to Me. What I am going to remove, and it's kind of unfortunate, is I'm going to get rid of End of Days. Just
Damn.
for the length of time that song takes up, and the lackluster Prozac verse, that just kind of bums me out a little bit.
It's fair.
So, and as much as, again, I gave very high praises to the Ha Ha remix, but it just seems weird for me to put that as my top 3. So that's End of Days. If you have listened to this album, listener there, let us know what you think. Did you go to the End of Days tour? Did you see Wicked performed in its entirety and then the 4 random songs? How was the show for you? Who
Were you laughing
did you enjoy?
like a lunatic? Ha 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 ha.
I was looking, apparently that show came to Pittsburgh in, I think it was April 28th in 2009, and it was at Mr. Small's.
Wow.
I feel like I know one person who would have been at that show. Well, mutually we know. It was probably V. I should have asked her ahead of time if she was at that show. But apparently, supporting acts were Prozac, Boondocks, and Potluck. So I'm curious. Anybody who went to that show, what did you guys think about it? And you can let us know what you think about the EP, or that tour if you went there, or anything else by reaching out to us on our various social media platforms.
Like our Facebook,
It's Juggalo Judgment.
Twitter,
At Juggalo Judgment.
and Instagram.
Juggalo Judgment.
You could send us an email.
JuggaloJudgment@gmail.com.
You could write us a letter.
Oh, fuck.
And then just
I don't-
burn it. And
Okay, I was like, I wasn't prepared to get my address on here, and we don't have a P.O. box.
you could catch us in the UPC Discord.
Yeah, you could do that, maybe. I'm occasionally there.
It's where we're most likely to be.
Your best bet to reach out to us directly is tagging one of us in the UPC. If I see the little red 1 on there, then yes, I will respond to that. Convict. I love that song.
I've had a little bit too much.
Water?
Twiztid.
Well, Shmeev, it's okay. A spoiler for the next episode. We're going to go into something that I think, Shmeev, you might actually have a little bit of fun with. I genuinely do think this.
I didn't hear what you said because I
It is. Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. I do think that you're actually going to have a lot of fun with the next episode. I'm excited for it. I'll spoil it here. We are covering Mike Clark's Murder Mix Volume 1, which is remixes, mashups, and I don't know. I think that you're going to enjoy yourself a little bit. So
and Bang Pow
we'll see
Boom right
when we
after
get-
that. That's pretty nice.
Is that right after that?
Yeah.
Oh, holy shit, it is. Fuck. Yes, let's fucking go, baby. You know what? Maybe we should delete another episode and have that be episode 100.
Features a little.
For anybody who doesn't know, looking to maybe clean up some of the stuff in our prior episodes that no one fucking talks about, and I actually think I really want to take a look at that.
Do it.
Maybe make Bang Pow Boom be episode fucking 100.
I don't know if we'll be able to do that one because I don't know what all we would get rid of, but
I could think of an episode.
oh, okay.
I could think of one. It's one that covers no music whatsoever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I don't know. Cut this out if we've already figured that out at that
It
point.
don't matter.
We got
Whatever.
time.
You'll do whatever you want to do with all of that. I don't care.
That's true. Or you can hit us up individually. Shmeev, where can you be found?
Just the UPC Discord. Don't bother.
Just there. Don't fucking do anything else. Fuck you all.
I don't go on Twitter anymore. I don't do any of that stuff.
I'll go back on Twitter when Elon Musk decides
Dies.
that it's a failed venture for him and he just gives it back to, the original people who ran it just fine.
Oh.
I mean, technically your thing would work too, because you wouldn't have it. You can find me, I still have Twitter, not on it, but if you fucking message me, I guess I'll see the notification. Main ways now, you can still find me in the UPC. You can find me on Instagram and Threads. Both of them are Straight Edge Juggalo. Yeah. That's fucking it, y'all.
That's it.
That's fucking it. That's the end of episode.
That's the end of days.
This episode. Capped off, motherfucker.
Finish
Finish your
motherfucking-
motherfucking Fagos. I don't know what the fuck you said. Peace.
Said it was out there, but love that. Cross me once and I'ma cut that. Brought up to my level, gave me love and shit. She never gave me any reason that she wasn't worthy of it. I'm a pretty good judge of character. Had a couple mishaps in my past that I wouldn't want to relive. Relax or relapse. It's a 50% chance of happening, just like a heart attack. Going fast as hell, we can be discreet. She don't kiss and tell, she don't talk and speak, she don't say a word. She don't tell me that she love me, that would be absurd. Silly was she to never call me back. She didn't want to see me.